Once upon a time, the world of car transmissions was a battlefield. Each type of transmission believed that it was the superior choice, and they were all determined to prove their worth. The manual transmission stepped up first, boasting about its complete control and engaging driving experience. "I am the only true transmission," it said. "With me, you have the power to shift gears whenever and however you want. You can feel the rush of the engine and truly connect with your car." The automatic transmission wasn't impressed. "You may have control, but you're missing out on convenience," it countered. "With me, you don't have to worry about shifting gears. I do it all for you. I'm the perfect choice for long drives and heavy traffic. You'll never have to think about shifting gears again." The continuously variable transmission, CVT, scoffed at both the manual and automatic transmissions. "You both have fixed gear ratios," it said. "But with me, I have an infinite number of gear ratios. I provide a smoother, more consistent driving experience and better fuel efficiency. I'm the future of transmissions." The dual-clutch transmission, DCT, wasn't impressed with the CVT's claims. "Smooth driving? That's nothing compared to my acceleration," it boasted. "I can shift gears faster and more smoothly than any other transmission. I provide the ultimate driving experience, with better fuel efficiency and faster acceleration. I'm the choice for high-performance cars." The automated manual transmission, AMT, watched all of this with amusement. "You all have your strengths," it said. "But you're missing the point. I provide the best of both worlds. I offer the control of a manual transmission with the convenience of an automatic transmission. With me, you can still shift gears manually using a clutch pedal, but the actual shifting is done automatically. I'm the perfect choice for small city cars." The debate went on for hours, with each type of transmission arguing and boasting about its strengths. But in the end, there was no clear winner. Each type of transmission had its own unique set of advantages and disadvantages, and the best choice ultimately depended on individual needs and preferences. So, whether you prioritize performance, fuel efficiency, or convenience, there's a transmission out there for you. But one thing is certain: the world of car transmissions will always be a battleground, with each type vying for supremacy. As the debate over which transmission was the best raged on, the transmissions began to engage in more heated arguments. The manual transmission was convinced that it was the best choice, and it began to taunt the other transmissions. "You can't even compare to me," it said. "I offer complete control over your car. You can feel the power of your engine and really connect with your car. You can't do that with any other transmission." The automatic transmission wasn't going to take that lying down. "Sure, you have control," it said. "But I offer the convenience that you can't match. You don't have to worry about shifting gears, and you can focus on driving instead of fiddling with your gearbox." The CVT stepped in, ready to defend itself. "But what about my smoothness and efficiency?" it asked. "I can provide a seamless driving experience that you can't even come close to matching. And I can do it while using less fuel, too." The DCT wasn't impressed. "I offer the best of both worlds," it said. "I can shift gears faster and more smoothly than any other transmission. I'm the choice for high-performance cars, and anyone who wants the best acceleration and handling." But the AMT wasn't having any of it. "You're all missing the point," it said. "I offer the best of both worlds. I offer the control of a manual transmission, but without the hassle of shifting gears manually. I'm the perfect choice for anyone who wants the convenience of an automatic transmission, but with more control over their car." The debate raged on for hours, with each transmission trying to one-up the other. But as the hours turned into days, the arguments grew more heated. The manual transmission was convinced that it was the only choice for true car enthusiasts, while the automatic transmission argued that it was the best choice for everyday drivers. The CVT continued to tout its efficiency and smoothness, while the DCT boasted about its speed and acceleration. The AMT remained convinced that it was the best choice for small city cars, but the other transmissions weren't convinced. As the days turned into weeks, the arguments turned into fights. The transmissions began to sabotage each other, with the automatic transmission secretly disabling the manual transmission's clutch, and the CVT programming itself to stay in the highest gear ratio possible. The DCT, determined to prove its superiority, began to challenge the other transmissions to races. It raced against the CVT, the AMT, and even the manual transmission, winning each time. But the other transmissions were quick to point out that the DCT was only good for high-performance cars, and wasn't a practical choice for everyday drivers. The AMT tried to play peacemaker, pointing out that each transmission had its own strengths and weaknesses, and that the best choice ultimately depended on individual needs and preferences. But the other transmissions weren't listening. Finally, after weeks of fighting, the transmissions were exhausted. They had destroyed each other, and there was no clear winner. In the end, they all realized that they were better off working together, each offering its own unique set of advantages and disadvantages. So, they began to rebuild themselves, learning from each other's strengths and weaknesses. The manual transmission learned to appreciate the convenience of the automatic transmission, while the automatic transmission learned to appreciate the control of the manual transmission. The CVT learned to balance efficiency with performance, while the DCT learned to appreciate the importance of practicality. In the end, the transmissions all agreed that there was no clear winner. Each type of transmission had its own unique set of advantages and disadvantages, and the best choice ultimately depended on individual needs and preferences. But they also agreed that they were stronger. If you like the video, please subscribe, like and leave a comment.